Straight ahead on VGCC TV News, a huge financial commitment to the Vance-Granvile Endowment Fund means good news for students.
Spring quarter is right around the corner. We'll bring you the latest information on class schedules.
We'll show you how the Career Center helps students and alumni get the competitive edge in planning for their career.
The ambassadors are always ready to roll out the red carpet. We'll explain.
And the VGCC Civic Center plays host to the Miss Henderson Pageant. I'm Randy Gupton.
And I'm Jennifer Watson. Stay tuned. VGCC TV News is next.
Vance-Granville's been like a second home to me. You know, spending all the time here, meeting new people, making good friends.
I was a confused high school kid, didn't know what I wanted to do the rest of my life, and I was talked into Vance-Granville, and I have enjoyed it ever since.
I could stay home 2 more years after I graduated from high school, so that was good.
Vance-Granville will prepare you for a job.
Vance-Granville has opened doors for me that I never knew existed.
From Vance-Granville Community College, this is VGCC TV News.
Hello again, everyone, and welcome to this edition of VGCC TV News. I'm Randy Gupton.
And I'm Jennifer Watson. Thanks for joining us.
Now, Jen, in this edition, we have a whole lot of news stories and new information we want to pass along to our viewers.
That's right, Randy. We're going to bring you up to date on some of the other big stories around campus, including construction of the new classroom building and daycare center, plus exciting news from the college's endowment fund.
We're looking forward to that, Jennifer, and we're going to tell you all about that coming up. But first, we want to let our viewers know about where we're hosting this edition of VGCC News from. We're coming to you from the set of the 1996 Miss Henderson Tri-County Pageant. They were nice enough to let us use their set today, and we certainly do appreciate it. It's a beautiful set, and it was a beautiful pageant. We're going to show you some highlights coming up later on in this broadcast. But first, among the highlights of this quarter's edition is the announcement of a major contribution and commitment to the VGCC Endowment Fund. Right now joining us is Sharon Bolyard, the Student Government Association President, to tell us more about that.
Thank you, Randy. I'm Sharon Bolyard, President of Vance-Granville Community College, SGA, and I will be talking with Vance-Granville's President, Dr. Ben Kern, in a few moments about an early Christmas present received by the college and its students. A Vance County woman decided in November to give the college $800,000, and the story has attracted a great deal of attention, not just in the Vance-Granville area, but statewide as well. Back to you, Randy.
Thanks a lot, Sharon. Look forward to hearing from more with you and Dr. Kern coming up later on in the broadcast.
Members of the Vance-Granville Community College Board of Trustees took a grand tour of the college's satellite facilities recently. Stops included the South Campus between Butner and Creedmoor, where they visited the Adult Education Center, among other sites. The South Campus is located off the Butner-Creedmoor Highway near the intersection of Interstate 85 and NC 56. Their tour also took them to the Franklin County campus in Lewisburg, located on Industrial Drive in back of the county offices building. And the Warren County campus in Warrenton, located off Highway 158 Business at the intersection of Ridgeway and Spring Streets. John T. Church Sr. is the chairman of the board, Mr. John K. Nelms the vice chairman, and Mrs. Henrietta Clark the secretary. Vance-Granville serves the residents of Vance, Granville, Warren, and Franklin counties and has been operating a campus facility in each of those 4 counties now for nearly 6 years. It is the college's goal to be as convenient as possible to the students being served, and it makes life easier for a number of those students.
Vance-Granville Community College has a group of students ready to roll out the royal welcome mat when you come on campus. The ambassadors are here for registration, special events held at the college, and other things just to make your life a little bit easier when you come to VGCC. James Edwards, Director of Marketing at VGCC and VGCC TV News correspondent, is standing by now with Mary Jo Wilson to talk a little bit about what the ambassadors do here at VGCC. James?
Anyone who has been on the college campus for a big public event such as Business Expo or one of Vance-Granville's public concerts, or maybe who's come on campus to register for classes, has seen several students dressed in blue jackets and khaki pants or skirts, giving very helpful directions. Mary Jo, who are these people?
Okay, the ambassadors are a selected group of students that have been recommended by faculty, and they really serve as ambassadors. They make people feel welcome and at home here on campus when they visit. Some of their responsibilities is basically they just serve to help faculty and staff, or especially the student services area, with orientation and tours.
What are some of the functions that the ambassadors have assisted with?
Okay, the ambassadors on campus basically help the student services area with our orientations when we have new students coming here on campus. They act as guides and answer questions for the students about enrolling at Vance-Granville. They also have helped in the rest of the campus by assisting with graduation, the business expo, college day, or career day. So they do a lot of different service things for the college.
What major areas of study do they represent at the college, and how does one qualify to be an ambassador?
Basically, in the spring of the year, usually in March or April, we get a printout of students that have a 3.0 or better GPA. At that time, we invite the students that are eligible, that are full-time students, to come to a reception. The ambassadors currently serving talk to the students about becoming an ambassador. And this is a cross-section of all the different curriculum areas on the campus. As long as they will be a returning student at Vance-Granville the next year and they have a 3.0, they are eligible to become an ambassador.
And lastly, Mary Jo, how did the ambassador program get started?
Okay, I had heard about an ambassador program at Southeastern Community College back in the summer of 1990. And so one morning I got up real early, about 4:30, and left and went to Whiteville and met with some other college representatives from other community colleges and the ambassadors and sponsors at Southeastern. During the day, we had a workshop about the ambassadors and who they were and what their program consisted of, and I just thought it was a great idea and something that we could probably use here at Vance-Granville. So, and I came back and talked to Dr. Kern, and he thought it was a great idea, and he has supported that organization, and they've really done a good job. In fact, this is our 6th year of having ambassadors on the campus.
Thank you, Mary Jo. Now, back to you, Randy.
Okay, thanks a lot. Correspondent James Edwards along with Mary Jo Wilson for that report. Now, the ambassadors help in spreading the good news in many ways here at VGCC. Recently, during the holiday season, they were featured in a special Christmas card greeting that aired on a local TV station.
Vance-Granville Community College students, faculty, and staff send you season's greetings.
If you work full-time,
Want to upgrade your job skills,
Earn a college degree,
learn a skilled trade,
get your high school diploma,
Vance-Granville Community College is your opportunity for success.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays!
Many of our breaks on VGCC TV News today focuses on the ambassadors and some of the testimonial type ads that they just recently completed for the college. And you know, Jennifer Watson, my co-anchor here, is also an ambassador for VGCC, and I'm sure you'll agree that the ambassadors do a lot for the college, don't they,
That's
Jen?
right, Randy. More than 150 members of Vance-Granville Community College's advisory committees gathered recently on the main campus for their annual meeting to observe various program areas and offer their input regarding educational and skills training opportunities for citizens. With approximately 30 committees participating, the members met separately within the program areas they represent, then assembled for dinner in the Civic Center. The VGCC advisory committees are composed of lay citizens representing a cross-section of the community, with members coming from Vance, Granville, Franklin, and Warren counties. Those chosen to serve are citizens who are actively employed or engaged in career areas for which college programs are offered.
Still to come on VGCC TV News, we'll update you on spring quarter registration.
Plus, the college's endowment fund receives a huge gift that will bring a smile to students' faces in the years to come. Stay tuned. The news will continue.
Your company's installing a new computer system. You're not prepared. You work full-time, have a family, no time to spend months attending classes. Vance-Granville Community College responds to your needs by offering a convenient off-campus computer lab at the Crossroads Shopping Center. Most classes are only one day and are designed for beginners to advanced computer operators. Days, nights, weekends, and a variety of courses. VGCC makes it easy to attend computer classes. Call today.
I chose Vance-Granville
because of the outstanding reputation that it does have in the business community in the area. And I drive from Durham every day to come to Vance-Granville, and I feel like it's well worth my drive.
The Career Center is a place on campus that can help students with finding a job.
Vance-Granville really doesn't forget you after you graduate. As he said, we have career day and other activities that help you find a job that's well suited for your needs.
Nearly 2,400 students were enrolled in curriculum classes at Vance-Granville for the winter quarter. Classes got underway at the end of November and will continue through the middle of this month. The weather has provided some challenging moments for the quarter. In fact, snow and ice storms from mid-January forced the college to move the closing from February 26th to February 29th. And the start of spring quarter was moved back from March 4th to March 7th. Here are a few winter storm scenes from main campus captured by our cameraman, Mike Morgan.
Some beautiful scenery shot right here on the campus of Vance-Granville Community College by our very own Mike Morgan. Did you have fun out in the snow?
It was okay. It was kind of a pain, but...
There's a nuisance for me too, but as they say, that's old man winter for you. So under a new registration process here at VGCC, curriculum students will be able to complete the registration process in one day. That's the word from Dean of Student Services, Lynn Blackburn, who announced that registration for spring classes is now underway on main campus and at the college's 3 satellite campuses. Curriculum courses are those courses where students are working to earn a diploma, a degree, or a certificate. Under the new procedures, all students, both new and returning, have the option of choosing an early registration and payment period or the usual final registration and payment time that is scheduled the day before classes begin on Thursday, March 7th. Students are encouraged to call the main campus admissions office for more details or get in touch with someone at their satellite campus site. Again, spring classes start on Thursday, March 7th, and they run through Friday, May 24th. And here's something new at Vance-Granville Community College, a new curriculum class offered on Saturday. Vance-Granville will be offering a weekend class in Introduction to Psychology this spring. The 5-hour class is planned for Saturdays from 10 to 12:30 and 1 to 3:30. The course carries college transfer credit, but also is applicable to all programs in the technical and vocational areas. Jennifer?
Beverly Colbert of Henderson has been named Vance-Granville Community College's Vocational Student of the Quarter for the fall quarter. A full-time student in the cosmetology program, Colbert was chosen for the honor on the basis of her high academic standing, class attendance, professionalism, attitude, and community involvement. She competed among a field of 7 nominees for the title. As winner, Colbert received a plaque and certificate of recognition from James H. Wheeler, Jr., Public Service Vocational Education Chairman, at a luncheon meeting. Meanwhile, 9 students in the evening welding class at Vance-Granville Community College have passed the North Carolina certification exam to become certified welders and members of the American Welding Society, making a total of 409, the number who have passed the exam at Vance-Granville.
Vance-Granville Community College works hard to train its students for better careers. But what if you don't know what career you want to go into? That's where the Career Center here at VGCC can help. Correspondent James Edwards recently got a chance to talk with Barbara Smith over in the VGCC Career Center. Here's his report.
Today we're talking with Barbara Smith, who is the coordinator of Vance-Granville's Career Center. Barbara, what is the primary purpose of the Career Center here at the college?
The primary purpose of the Career Center at Vance-Granville Community College is for career counseling and career development and job placement. We have resources available to encourage students to examine their present values, interests, skills, and abilities. And once they find out what they are, then they use this to help understand how to make informed choices about career planning and career development.
What are the basic services that you provide here at the Career Center?
Some of the basic services that we offer in the Career Center are job placement. We do a monthly job update listing. We also post jobs on the bulletin board outside of the Career Center. We help students prepare resumes. We help students with interview skills, cover letters, thank you notes, and things of that nature.
Where are you located on Vance-Granville's main campus, and how do you assist those students who take classes at the satellite campuses?
We're located in Building 4 on main campus, room 4254, and the way we help assist the students at the satellite campuses is by making sure that they get information on resources and different things that are available to us on the main campus, such as workshops. We make sure that we send flyers to them as we have the workshops. We make sure that we send a job listing per month. We also send registration packets so students can register for job placement, and they can also be registered in the Career Center for any of the other services that are available. And one thing I like to add too, that all of the services that we do have are free. The use of the computerized system, or helping with interview skills, helping with resumes, anything that we do would be free to the students.
Thank you, Barbara. We've been talking with Barbara Smith, who is the coordinator of the Career Center at Vance-Granville Community College. Now, back to you, Randy.
All right, James, thanks a lot. And Jennifer, that just goes to show you exactly how dedicated Vance-Granville Community College is to making our students' lives better out in our community.
That's right, Randy. Construction is still underway on the new classroom and daycare center on Vance-Granville's main campus. We'll give you the latest update coming up.
And a lecturer on Bosnia brings the citizens of the surrounding counties up to date. We'll have that story straight ahead when you join Jennifer and I. VGCC News will continue in a moment.
Everybody seems to relate really well together regardless of age and whatever, and I think that's what makes Vance-Granville a success also.
That's why you find out you're never too late. Never too old to go back, never too late to go back.
I don't see how they do it. Have family, come to school and work. It takes all my energy just to come to school and work. So how do you do it? Perfect answer. Good answer.
But I didn't want to quit coming to school. I wanted to go another year because I knew if I got back out, I wouldn't come back,
Vance-Granville Community College, your opportunity for success.
At its first performance of the new cultural arts season, the Vance-Granville Community College Theater Arts Department presented an original play, The Ghost of Moonlight Creek, by Henderson native Mike Morgan. The one-act play is a contemporary work about three adult brothers who return to a creek where they played as children to discover what their past has to say about their present lives. Character portrayals were by Bradley White and Eric Barstow of Henderson, college transfer students at VGCC, and Rob Ryan of Chapel Hill, therapeutic recreation major. Morgan, who works in the college's marketing department, directed the performance. The play is a reader's theater piece. This type of production, also known as the theater of the imagination, provides an excellent opportunity for putting the audience to work. In reader's theater, audience members use their imaginations to produce the play in their own minds. Thus, the experience becomes much more personal and exciting to them. Jerome Johnson, Vance-Granville's theatrical arts coordinator, is planning many more productions of original works. Meanwhile, Vance-Granville Community College began the new year with a new series of acting classes taught by Johnson. The classes are introducing students to basic acting terminology and techniques. Participants also are exploring the craft of acting through improvisation and scene work. Just recently, Jerome produced a one-act play, The Attack of the Moral Fuzzies. in the college auditorium. The cast featured several Vance-Granville students, and the piece was a satire on modern morality. The next production is scheduled for late February, produced by Jerome, and is going to be directed by Eric Barstow, entitled The Golden Accord. Jennifer?
Construction continues on the new 24,000 square foot building on main campus. Work on the building appears to be close to schedule, even with the recent snows. The building is expected to be ready this summer and will open with the start of classes in the fall. Located near the gazebo and the campus lake, this new building will house classrooms, offices, and the college's daycare facilities. In addition to curriculum classes, extension courses will be taught in the new building, including computer, nurse's aid, and emergency medical services offerings. The daycare center portion of the building will be state-of-the-art and very convenient for all to use. With the purchase of additional land for the site, Vance-Granville Community College has moved a step closer to its goal of opening a new satellite campus. Dr. Curran told the Board of Trustees last month that an additional 11.5 acres of land has been acquired for the proposed Franklin County campus. Vance-Granville had previously purchased 10 acres of land in Franklin County with an option for more to build a permanent campus in that county. With matching funds from Franklin County, VGCC will have approximately $3 million for the project. The proposed campus would be located on Highway 56, located near the Hahn Furniture Company.
Growing all the time here at VGCC, Jen, and you know, also something else that's growing is the endowment fund. Now, recently, Sharon Bolyard, the Student Government Association president here at VGCC, got a chance to talk with Dr. Ben Curran about a very early Christmas present for the college and its students. A Vance County woman decided in November to give the college $800,000, and the story has attracted a great deal of interest, not just in the Vance-Granville community, but statewide as well. Let's go now to Sharon and Dr. Curran for that interview. Sharon?
In November, Vance-Granville Community College received word of a significant commitment to the school from someone in the local community. A longtime resident of Henderson, who has no desire for publicity for her gift, has designated Vance-Granville as the beneficiary of a trust agreement in the amount of $800,000. Meanwhile, the college's endowment fund, which topped $1 million about 2 years ago, is now climbing towards $1.3 million. Certainly, these appear to be great days for the college and the endowment fund. Dr. Curran, what was the college's reaction to the announcement about the trust agreement of $800,000?
Total surprise. I received a phone call from Nations Bank, the trust officer for the donor, and I was totally surprised. I went that afternoon and talked with the donor, and it's just really a great thing to do. It's a way to assist in the community and leave a lasting memory for your generosity.
Great. What will this gift mean to Vance-Granville now, and what does it mean to the school and its students once the college is awarded the gift?
Of course, the money, and if you add the trust fund along with another trust fund we have set up in our behalf, we're something over $2.2 million. But it means more than money. It sends a signal to the community and across the state. I've had comments about it from the governor and from various people. It just has a significant impact on the way that we are being perceived by potential donors in the community. The money itself will allow us to do many more things. We plan to continue what we're doing now in terms of helping students who need financial aid to go back to school, and we find that number probably is increasing, not decreasing, as the due to the economy and a lot of other things. So but that would be our primary purpose, is to continue enabling our students to attend school at a very low cost.
I understand that the donor attended St. Mary's and the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Did she indicate why she chose Vance-Granville as the beneficiary of the trust and maybe not some other school?
Yes, I think she was surprised when I came around that afternoon following the phone call and knocked on the door. But I went in and sat with her, and one of the first questions, after thanking her, of course, was to ask her how did she choose Vance-Granville Community College. She thought for a moment and picked up one of our school newsletters, the Arches, and said, "I keep up with what you're doing at Vance-Granville, and I'm pleased." I said, "Are there any other reasons?" She said, "Well, when I worked with young people, I saw a lot of them who couldn't read, and I saw them go to Vance-Granville, and they learned to read, and I think that's commendable, and I like to be a part of that." And the fact that she had talked with one of our employees at church. They were real simple reasons. She heard about the good things. She wanted the money to stay in the community and to continue those good things.
There's been a great deal of interest in the story statewide, and the Associated Press picked up the story. The News and Observer and the Durham Herald-Sun gave it front-page coverage, as did the Daily Dispatch and other area papers. Why was this story of interest statewide?
Probably because of the size of the gift and who it went to, and the donor. The donor had many choices and chose us. This is not typical in the community college system. We are not blessed with a lot of affluent alumni that have a history of giving large sums of money to us. So that was different. In my understanding, it was the largest cash contribution ever made in North Carolina to a community college. And I think the fact that she gave it to us and knowing her background and circumstances, which I won't go into now, created a lot of interest. I read the article in the Charlotte paper as well as the Durham and the Raleigh paper. They wanted to give it a lot more publicity, and but the donor preferred to be anonymous. We couldn't control that, but she did not want any credit or recognition. And the newspaper gave a little more than she wanted, but I think she's very deserving of any credit and recognition she received.
Okay, Sharon, thank you so much for that interview with Dr. Curran. $800,000, Jen. What an incredible gift to the endowment fund here at VGCC. It is just a great gift and a great opportunity for students to take advantage of that in scholarships here at VGCC. You know, I also understand that articles about this appeared as far away as Wilmington.
That's right. With United States troops now being deployed to Bosnia on a peacekeeping mission, a lecture delivered by an Elon College history professor in December to a Vance-Granville Community College audience was both timely and informative. That was the general consensus of the nearly 100 students and guests who convened in the VGCC auditorium for the fifth in a series of annual fall lectures by the college. Dr. David Crow discussed the topic, the war in Bosnia, neighbor against neighbor. Dr. Crow emphasized that the statement that the war between Bosnia and neighboring countries has been going on for centuries is a myth. In fact, it has only been since World War II that much of the bitterness and fighting has occurred.
Well, you know, one thing we've been talking about, we've been here today on the 1996 set of the Miss Henderson Pageant, Miss Henderson Tri-County Pageant, I should say. And it's been a wonderful experience. We really have appreciated the 1996 Miss Henderson Tri-County Pageant Association for letting us use their set. Right now we want to give you an opportunity to see a little bit of the pageant. So here's a little bit from the Friday night and Saturday night pageant held here in the VGCC Civic Center.
Is like a melody that floats through night and day.
Kathleen Elizabeth Carswell, Little Miss Henderson.
Well, it's been a wonderful experience here, being able to take advantage of their sets. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here, and we've enjoyed being here with you today.
For now, I'm Jennifer Watson.
And I'm Randy Gupton. Be sure to stay tuned. More VGCC News is coming up. Stay tuned. Keep watching for more dates and times of when VGCC News will be back on the air. Take care of yourself. Have a great day, everybody. And until next time, enjoy life, people.